Does Dragon Quest have too much fan service?
Boom!
Like Dragon Quest and jrpgs, check out my channel and take a look at my previous video, which is me playing Dragon Quest XI with all Draconian quests activated. I wanted to have this general discussion because of an article I read where apparently a Japanese Communist Party condemned Dragon Quest for excessive sexiness, and they were not talking about Sylvando. When you look up the definition of fan service on Google, you get material in a work of fiction or in a fictional series that is intentionally added to please the audience, often sexual in nature. Now, in most scenarios, fan service is geared towards males. Why? Because society, and we definitely see this in the Dragon Quest games/anime. I'm a pretty laid-back guy. Really, the only time I can recall something bothering me fan service-wise in regards to Dragon Quest is in the Quest Dai Anime, where Ma'am, because she's female, gets an awkwardly designed dark armor that shows more of her body. Like, look at Hyunko, right? His dark armor covers his whole body, but Ma'am has this discount, great value, hand-me-down looking apparel. She would look better in full dark armor, in my opinion. This is something you see in a few female designs in games/anime, that is, outfits on the more revealing side. Jade from Dragon Quest XI has an outfit that is visibly structured around her curves. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that's always a bad thing. I am a member of the male specimen, however, I will say this because I'm a firm believer in it. You don't have to show skin or have tight clothes to display an appealing character. Exhibit A. Edelgard from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Full body is covered, even her hands, right? She still looks amazing. The outfit conveys elegance and royalty, but look at Pyra and Mithra from Xenoblade. When I think with the left side of my brain, right, I'm like, that looks really nice, but the right side of my brain is like, character design wise, why does she not have a similar outfit to Malos? They are all Aegises, important figures in the game. She has this design solely because she's female. A fully armored Mithra would look more regal and sick to me. This brings me back to Dragon Quest. For the most part, outfits like Jessica's and Jade's don't bother me too much. I like them. They don't really have any comparables. To explain what I mean, if in Dragon Quest XI, both this guy was the Luminary of Legend and Jade was the Luminary of Legend, her design would bother me a little bit, you know, but it's nothing to get hung up over. I'm not in the mindset of every female character must be well covered from head to toe with clothes. That would limit human freedom to come up with really cool designs. In summary, for me, fan service becomes a bit annoying when you have two characters of similar importance, male and female, but for some reason, the female character has a more sexualized design. The Dragon Quest III male and female protagonists, they look really nice. The Dragon Quest IV male and female protagonist, you already know, I feel meh about. She is rocking the green puffy hair though, I will say that. If you remember in the beginning of this video, I mentioned the article concerning the Japanese Communist Party. Let's read an excerpt from that. The author of the artifice seemed to be offended by the various bunny costumes made available to female characters across the franchise. A complaint I don't understand. These are optional outfits, you don't have to wear them. In most cases, there is the whole Jade side story shenanigans, but there are also just so many well-designed women of importance in Dragon Quest XI alone. Queen Frizzabel, Grandmaster Pang, High Priestess Miko, none of which you ever see in an unnecessary provocative costume. I find the occasional bunny suit harmless. In terms of fan service actions, Puff Puffs, which is a staple in the Dragon Quest games, while its origin is sexually influenced, if you've played the games, you know of course that there are tons of Puff Puffs that subvert expectations, like the iconic one from Dragon Quest VIII, where instead of getting nestled between boobs, it's slimes, or in Dragon Quest XI, where you get played and get harassed with a man's chest. Personally, I think mixing in these funny diversions with actual puff puffs is genius, and you never really see anything crazy happen on screen with real puff puffs, just text implications. Going to be honest with you, I don't think Dragon Quest has too much fan service or excessive sexiness, but that's just me. The stuff that you do see in Dragon Quest is just run-of-the-mill normal stuff for JRPGs in my opinion. And yeah, that's been Leo talking about Dragon Quest. I'll talk to you next week. Join me and transcend humanity as we approach 1,000 subscribers. Goodbye.